Okay, so last year I made a few videos about this guy. This is Ken Tamplin. Basically, Kenny Boy is a vocal coach and he likes shouting a lot. So what happened last year? This dude, Phil, from the channel Wings of Pegasus, which is an awesome channel, I'll leave links to Phil's channel in the description. He was asked by one of his viewers to discern whether or not Ken was miming or singing live in one of his videos, and long story short, Ken was miming his ass off.
But sure, why not? I have an old instrumental track here. I'll fire it up and sing to it and just see how it goes. Here we go.
Right.
You see, Phil, this guy, is a professional producer, a musician, an all-round nice guy, and he has software. And using his software and his smarts, he can prove whether something's been auto-tuned, pitch corrected, whatever. And well, Phil proved beyond any reasonable doubt that Ken was doing the lip syncing. So what happened then was Ken made a ton of sock accounts pretending to be fans of Ken and Ken's work. And then they all started arguing with Phil. It was funny. We all knew it was Ken. It was a huge laugh. So then Ken became a lolcow and got a million videos made making fun of Ken for his singing, his weird tongue.
Shadow the dark with the mic in his word. There's power and mercy. Well, haven't you heard? Don't be a fool.
His dress sense, his shouting, his guitar miming. He's a guitar mimer as well. It was like one big Pandora's box of cringe, and Ken brought it on himself.
Playing for keeps. Lies and confusion are out to deceive. Oh, there's no disguise. Keeping my eye on the prize. Getting ready, looking up to the sky.
Anyway, this ended up spawning several channels that dedicated their content to making fun of Ken and parodying him. You got Juno Roxas, Ozzy Outlaw, Mark Ajax, to name but a few. And a lot of it was good-natured. It was funny, it was a bit of a laugh. I mean, Ken didn't think so. And Ken stans. But then, just like everything else on YouTube, it died down. It ran its course, and you know, Ken was old news. Ken went back to doing miming, and everybody else went back to doing whatever they usually do. Now, look, I totally understand the urge to make Ken Tamplin content. I mean, it's fun, and it does really well. If you want great views on YouTube, make a Ken Tamplin video. But eventually all good things come to an end, and the Ken Tamplin videos died off. Until recently. Phil, from Wings of Pegasus, this guy, dropped a video this week about Ken. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And well, after watching Phil's video, I kind of felt a little bit bad for Ken. I know, right? So, what's happened is that someone, I'm not sure who Phil was talking about, and to be honest, I can't be bothered looking, made a new Ken video. Not Phil, this other channel. And this time they were making fun of Ken's cover of Valerie, you know.
'Cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress.
Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Doo-doo-doo. You know, that guy. Except they weren't actually making fun of Ken's video. No. What they did was they altered the pitch of Ken singing by half a step or something, and it sounded like Ken was singing really flat or sharp. One of the two. They actually took Ken's crappy vocals and made them worse for views. Now, I don't agree with this. I mean, that's actually kind of low. Look, I know Ken does himself no favours, and I mean, he's generally an unlikable dude, but come on, man. I mean, Ken is a big enough clown without somebody having to alter his vocals anymore to make him sound actually worse than he does already. Phil's video explains it well, link in the description. The joke is that Phil proved in his video that Ken or someone had pitch corrected Ken's vocals in the original video. So Ken's original video was a pitch corrected version of him singing Valerie, why don't you come on over Valerie, badly, and then somebody went and took that vocal and made it flat or sharp, just so they could get a video out of it. And I'm sorry, look, I dislike Ken as much as the next guy, but that's just low. I mean, he's setting a pretty bad precedent as well that I really hope doesn't catch on YouTube. I mean, what's going to be next? Are we going to start getting guitar solos and people editing in bum notes? I mean, you don't have to with my guitar solos, they've already got the bum notes. Are we going to start getting drum videos and start messing with the timing just so we can get some views? Actually, if anyone's really good at this kind of thing, can you add some good notes to my guitar solos? If you like. God, I suck. But no, this isn't okay. And I mean, it's not like Ken isn't already the king of cringe. I mean, you can take any one of his videos and make fun of the content that is already there without altering it. I mean, you've got his weird tongue, his miming, his singing and pretend guitar playing, his god-awful shirts, his hair, and the way he makes women uncomfortable in his videos. You don't need to go and sabotage Ken's vocals. He did that already, himself. Look, I of all people know how hard it is to get views on YouTube. I mean, it's more competitive than ever. So, I mean, if you could leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment, that would really help me out. But I would never go out of my way to mess with somebody singing or guitar playing or drumming or anything just for content, because that isn't on. And I hope that whoever made that video, I hope that Phil shamed you enough to take it down, because that is a slippery slope, my friend, and nobody wants to be on a slippery slope. But seriously, go and check out Phil's video, link in the description. He explains what happened much better than I ever could. I don't have the software, or the charisma, or the boyish good looks that Phil has. Well, like I said, I'll leave links and you can go and check out Phil's stuff. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. I've also got some merch for sale, some super chats and some memberships. So if you want to help the channel out, get stuck in. And don't forget, I also stream every Wednesday, 9 PM UK time. It's usually just me or me and some buddies, and we're talking about guitars, gear, pedals, amps, music, whatever. So feel free to come along and check it out. The chat's pretty lit and everybody's friendly, so, you know. Anyway, thanks again. Take it easy. Peace out.